In this second lesson, we use the tangent ratio and the Pythagoras theorem to solve more of the right-angled triangles. In a triangle EFG, the angle EGF, which is labeled as alpha, is giving us 12.68 degrees, and the length of line EF is giving us 18 kilometers. We have to find the value of M and the value of K. Definition: tan the acute angle equals the side opposite the acute angle, 18 divide the side adjacent the acute angle, that's M. Remember that the two sides that intersect at 90 degrees are the ones we are using in the tangent ratio. Now we cross multiply and we get M times 12.68 equals 18. Next, divide both sides by the coefficient of M. So we now have it this way. This gives us 80 kilometers. We have gotten a value of M as 80. Now that two sides of the right angle triangle are known, we can now use the Pythagoras theorem to determine the third side. This side K is opposite the 90 degrees angle. So it is the longest side and is known as the hypotenuse. We learned that the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Now 80 squared gives us 6400, and 18 squared gives us 324. Taking the square root of both sides, we now have it this way. And that gives 82 kilometers. So the value of N is 80 kilometers, and the value of K is 82 kilometers. Next question. We have to find the value of the angle theta and the side P. This is a 90-degree triangle and two sides are known. So we can find the third side using the Pythagoras theorem. Which side is opposite the 90-degree angle? 14.5. So that's the hypotenuse. We learned that the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides. 14.5 squared gives us 210.25, and 10.5 squared gives us 110.25. So we now have our equation this way. We now get 100 equals P squared. Taking the square root of both sides, we have it this way, and so the value of P is 10 meters. Now determining the value of angle theta, we do tan the acute angle theta equals the side opposite the theta, that's 10, divide the side adjacent to theta, 10.5. Now take tan inverse of both sides. and we get the value of theta to be 43.6 degrees. See you in the next lesson.